Alright, hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Theresia. This is Sarah and it's part 29, and last time we left off in the middle of this cutscene. In case you didn't remember, it was just the soldiers talking about how Emile had found um, the baby in the rubble and had taken her for her own, and now this priest is going to give a name to the child, and that is important. That is important. Please give a name to this child, and please say a prayer. Look at that. May God be with her. It's a cross. It's a cross, guys, but it's on a necklace. And that said mother, by the way. I wake up and realize I'm crouching. It hurts. My head feels like it's splitting in two. I remember that. Oh, mother. I was in my mother's arms, her arms that reek of blood. I steady my breathing and look at the piece of paper. It's dated and has a solemn religious symbol in the corner. It looks like a page torn from a day planner. A few things are scribbled in bold and messy handwriting. I skim the words. A name to the child. War is a sin, but an infant's life is precious. The torturer from the mercenary occupying this area has saved a child. She decided to adopt the child and visited my church to pray and take an oath. It was a very noble act. Life is a gift. The child took back her life and found her way to this church in the torturer's arms. But I can't see that woman as a human being. The child's destiny will be distorted by her mother's sins. That's positive. An old man scribbled words. Whose handwriting is this? I look at the design printed on the corner of the paper. Is this the church's? In my memories, an old man with a gray beard who said prayers over me. Priest. Priest. The priest. I remember, he's the priest. I know him. Lag again. Priest. I lived with him in the church when I was a little. I'm gonna pause because it's lagging again. I remember him well. I remember the distant look in his eyes as he stroked his gray beard. I could never tell what he was thinking, but I know that he always cared about me. He taught me how to pray, how to help around the church, and pain shot through my head like a bolt of lightning. I think I saw the priest here, in this building. You did! He's dead! Can it be the old man in the repository? When I saw the body, I felt so strangely nostalgic. The priest died too? I'm sure the dead man in the repository is the priest. Priest. I have to make sure. I have to go to the repository. So I'm going to cut it because it's a long way back to the repository, and you guys don't need to see all the crap I have to go through to get back there. So when we get back to the priest, I'll come back. See you in a minute. Alright, so we're back with Mr. Priesty. And the bishop is sleeping with a peaceful expression on his face. Let's look at him. The bishop is in the eternal sleep. Okay, that's nice. That's touching. The corpse is grasping the cross tightly. Unless I'm mistaken, this cross is. But before that, I have to make sure. I touched the corpse's hand. It's surprisingly cold, but I feel nostalgic. I'm sure of it. I know this person. Whoops, forgot to turn the sound back on. Sorry, guys. This corpse is the bishop I knew. Cold, cold. It might freeze. I remember the bishop's hands being more warm. Well, when I held it, it was warm. His wrinkles tickled me. But he's sleeping here. The bishop is surprisingly cold. The serious and warm face I used to know is now rotten and expressionless. Charming. I wonder how the bishop feels as he sleeps eternally in this kind of place. This feeling of loneliness consumes me. I release the hand and gaze at the bishop's corpse. Looking closely, I see a faded piece of paper among the figurines. I desperately reach for the piece of paper. dazzling. Where is this? I hear somebody singing. It feels so comforting. Someone's humming. More humming. This light is so comforting. It feels warm. More humming. That's her mother, in case you guys can't figure it out. When I come back to reality, I realize I've just been standing here calmly the whole time. I'm cradled in someone's arms. The woman holding me is humming a lullaby. She looks like a saint. When I hear the melody, my heart aches. The woman singing calms me down. Such a familiar song. How nostalgic. My heart is filled with warmth. I quietly open my eyes as I suddenly come back to reality. This piece of paper has a solemn religious emblem on it. It was probably written by the priest. I skim the words. The torturer often visits the church to see the child she adopted and sing her lullabies. When she sings, she looks like a wonderful mother, but I am terrified of her. Her fair skin and silver hair, the melody of her lullaby. While she was on the surface, she never let go of the girl. It's more like obsession than love. A torturer and her daughter. The torturer, that's probably my mother. Duh. My mother took me to the church and left me there. And what happened after that? I can't remember. All I know is that the priest that I used to live with is resting in peace here. Okay, now give me the key. After that ridiculous amount of flashbacks. Unless I'm mistaken, the cross is... I open the bishop's hand and get the cross. Just as I thought, this cross is also a key. I take the cross key in my hand and fold the bishop's fingers across his chest. Alright, so now we've got what we came here for, and I get to trek back to the cross door, so be right back. I'm going to go on a hike. Okay, so after much, sorry, I forgot about the sound again. Okay, so after much wandering around, because I forgot where this door was, 2 crosses will open the path. A large door blocks my path. See that? Guess what we have? We have a laggy fucking emulator. That's what we have. Well, you're just gonna have to deal with it because I am not turning left again. I insert the cross key, passion, and turn it. I hear something open. Other key. You. In the lock. Right. So I insert the cross key him and turn it. I hear something open. Now the doors are unlocked. Hurrah! The door slowly opened and I proceeded. Out of the darkness, I see a staircase leading up. Dust is piled on the staircase and there's reflecting a little light. Light? I can see a little bit of light coming from above. As I run up the stairs, my feet catch on something and I trip. After falling, I put my hands down and look at the ground. Drops of blood from my face fall one by one, leaving a small puddle. I notice a piece of paper under the layer of dust. The paper is stained red by my blood. I brush the dust off and pick up the piece of paper. Okay, I'm gonna pause it right here, and I wasn't gonna make another video tonight, but I guess I have to, because there's all kinds of cutscenes and stuff that are coming up. So I will make another video shortly. Bye.